Trident II D5 missile launchers from the Ohio-class fleet ballistic-missile submarine USS Maryland U.S. Navy. Photo John Kowalski released Avoidance of automaticity, a system where there is an automated retaliation in the form of a nuclear strike, and the need for new low-yield nuclear weapons are among the highlights of the Nuclear Posture Review (NPR) of the U.S. government released over the weekend. The NPR, the first since 2010, calls for the development of two new types of nuclear bombs to serve as a deterrent. The NPR has called for nuclear weapons in the form of low-yield warheads that can be launched from the sky or from submarines in cruise missiles and smaller ballistic missiles. The review mentions that nuclear weapons could be used as retaliation in extreme circumstances, not just as retaliation to a nuclear attack. According to Politico, the strategy is to counter aggressive moves by Russia and China in upgrading their nuclear arsenal. The threat from North Korea and the uncertainty surrounding Iran are also major driving factors mentioned by the NPR. We must look reality in the eye and see the world as it is, not as we wish it to be, Defense Secretary Jim Mattis says, stressing that, in no way does this approach lower the nuclear threshold. The NPR asserts that production of low-yield nukes would enhance the credibility of the American nuclear arsenal. These supplements to the planned nuclear force replacement program are prudent options for enhancing the flexibility and diversity of U.S. nuclear capabilities. Reads an excerpt from the NPR. They are compliant with all treaties and agreements, and together, they will provide a diverse set of characteristics enhancing our ability to tailor deterrence and assurance, expand the range of credible U.S. options for responding to nuclear and non-nuclear strategic attack, and enhance deterrence by signaling to potential adversaries that the limited nuclear escalation offers no exploitable advantage. A report by Breaking Defense points out the reluctance of the government to have a policy wherein there are circumstances which automatically call for the use of nuclear weapons. John Rood, Undersecretary of Defense for Policy, said, "There is no automaticity to this policy." When asked how the U.S. would manage responses to cases of extreme circumstances, the United States would only consider the use of nuclear weapons in extreme circumstances to defend the vital interests of the United States, its allies and partners, according to the NPR.